As annoying as that is a very good sound. So here's the sitch. I've been uprooting my life and moving to some rural Nevada, Winnemucca. It's 7 hours north of Las Vegas, and yeah, there's really not a whole lot there. There's very nice people, and that's a plus, but you know, so far I've just had an average burger. When you're moving a long distance and you have a vehicle that doesn't run, it can be very costly to tow. I've been working on this MR2 over the last year, and it just needs a few more things. I feel like I'm hopeful that if we change the oil pump and get some new tires on it, that it can make the trip to Winnemucca. The reason doing this would be ideal is it would, one, save us a ton of money because we wouldn't have to spend like $1,000 to tow it. Renting a truck and a trailer in order to tow it is very expensive, but finding somebody who will let us get a trailer to even tow that far, all the way to Winnemucca, has been pretty impossible. I've hit up a few people on Facebook Marketplace, as well as asked some friends. So I'm thinking this is our only opportunity to really work on it for a very long time. Even if we do tow it up there, it's gonna go into a garage, a storage unit, and it'll probably sit for a very long time. But if we can get it up and running, then it'll be much easier to continue to work on it and build it up and do the things that we want to do to it. So we picked up Inertia, our 1987 MR2, for $1,500. So I believe this car was hit and spun. It's the control arm was bent, as well as the trailing rod in the back. We've replaced a lot of parts on the suspension in this car, and we've also added new front shocks. And most of the work that we've also tested the ignition system and the fuel system, and we have the car running and idling right now, but it has a oil leak from what seems to be the oil pump. So what I'm gonna do now is put the wheels back on it and try to get it into the garage. I wasn't really expecting to have this opportunity to work on the MR2, and I think I've relocated a lot of things to Winnemucca already. So I have a storage unit out there, and I don't know if we even have I don't know if we have the axle nut that we're missing and stuff like that. So there are already a few challenges that we're gonna have to face. You know, we need a new wheel stud and things like that. But I'm hopeful that we can at least make some progress, if not achieve our goal of getting this MR2 to Winnemucca. Okay, well, it's off the ground now, and I forgot we really don't have a battery for it. This is gonna be a lot of work. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to pull it off, but I wanna try. I'm excited. I have a battery over there I was gonna use for the Yaris and a dual for our 2007 Toyota Yaris RV tiny home camper thing. But I think for now it's gonna be used to get the MR2 started. So I think we're gonna try to hook it up and see if we can just start it and get it in the garage. This battery here. Okay, so what we're dealing with now, we have the battery in, but I'm pretty sure this is the positive terminal. I know pretty sure is not like what we want to be doing in this scenario, but I think I'm gonna get that on there. Like, this terminal sucks, so, but we're just pulling it in the car, so it might suffice. Should take a little few tries, but it should start. Maybe if we're in park, it should just be straight ahead. So we'll give it a second. It's got to build oil pressure from my understanding. Almost there. Come on, buddy. Maybe the gas is low. See anything. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm extremely disheartened. You know, it didn't start. We had it starting before, and now it doesn't. There could be a lot of reasons why. Last time it was just that the gas that we had wasn't that good, and we only put a small amount of gas in it. So, you know, it could still be that there's just not a lot of good gas in it. It could be that it just won't ever start again. But what was kind of hopeful is you couldn't get a good shot of it, but when I was able to put the flashlight on, it was building oil pressure and sounded like it was trying to start. So it could still be completely out of time. I'm not sure, but now it's in the garage and we had to push it in here, so it didn't make it in under its own power. Not quite sure what to do from here, but this is the first time we've had access to the garage and I want to make the best of it. We're gonna do the obvious check first and get some gas. I honestly thought that I left my phone at the gas station, but I just happened to leave it in the car. So now that my heart is like 1,000,000 miles per hour, alright, let's put the gas in. Desperately want this video title to be person puts gas in it and then just works for a long time. Come on, Inertia. This can be the difference between us, like, having an interesting show or not. Don't you want to perform? Don't you want to do stuff? Don't you want to be in videos and make fun content? Honestly, that was enough for me to be able to say, let's get changed from the oil pump. It started. Or at least it tried to. So that's why I'm gonna just say gas, and we already know the other potential issues, so let's dive deeper into the things that we know are wrong and start fixing those.